Hey folks, have you heard the latest gossip? President Joe Biden has decided to deploy the Typhon MRC missile system to the Philippines. Now, this isn't just about showing off to China. Oh no, it's got a lot more layers than an onion in a cowboy stew. Let's dive into this conspiracy theory that's buzzing like a busy beehive. Picture this. The Typhon MRC is like the Swiss Army knife of missile systems. It can launch all kinds of warheads, including those nuclear bad boys. With a range of up to 2,500 kilometers, it's like having a slingshot that can hit a target across 3 counties. This baby is designed for quick deployment and packs a punch, ready to keep any troublemaker at bay. Some folks are saying that sending these missiles to the Philippines is part of a grand global strategy, not just a neighborly spat with China. Imagine America creating a ring of fire around Russia, ready to strike at any moment. Sounds like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster, doesn't it? And it's not just about China and Russia playing nice. Uncle Sam is beefing up his alliances all over the place, from NATO in Europe to buddies in Japan and South Korea, and now the Philippines. It's like getting the whole football team ready for the big game, with plays coming from every direction. Now, some old-timers might say this reminds them of the Cold War days, but with a modern twist. Think of it as Cold War 2.0, with tech upgrades and a new cast. Deploying these missiles is Biden's way of saying, hey, Russia, we're not messing around. Russia and China have been thick as thieves lately, sticking together against the West. By plopping these missiles in the Philippines, Biden is sending a loud and clear message to both. It's like telling the school bullies, try something, and you'll get a taste of this. Deploying the Typhon in the Philippines is more than just a defensive move. If there are indeed nuclear warheads in the mix, and who really knows, it's a direct and immediate threat to both China and Russia. It's like parking a tank on someone's lawn with a sign that says, don't even think about it. Here's another angle. What if this move is about driving a wedge between Russia and China? If China starts to feel the heat from these missiles so close to home, they might think twice about backing Russia in any future scuffles. It's like making the bullies suspicious of each other, weakening their alliance. And let's not forget the psychological impact. Just knowing these missiles are there can make any leader think twice before making a move. It's like having a guard dog whose bark alone is enough to keep burglars at bay. If Uncle Sam really did sneak nukes into the Philippines, it's not just about the hardware, it's about the mind games too. Imagine the sleepless nights for leaders in Moscow and Beijing, wondering if and when those missiles might fly. Of course, getting these missiles there without anyone noticing is no small feat. Think of it like trying to sneak a marching band into a library. Not easy. But with some high-tech wizardry and a bit of stealth, who knows what's possible?
I want to be very clear.
If the missiles are indeed there, it could spark a massive outcry from the international community. Neighbors and watchdog groups would be up in arms, demanding answers.
Any attack on the Filipino
it's like
aircraft
throwing a
vessels
wild
or armed
party
forces will
and hoping the neighbors don't
our
call the
mutual
cops.
defense treaty
In the
with
midst
the
of all this,
Philippines.
don't forget the upcoming election. This move could also be Biden's way of showing he's tough on national security. It's like a political power play to win over voters who want a strong leader. So, while this conspiracy theory might sound like something out of a spy novel, there's no denying that recent military moves have turned up the heat on the global stage. Whether there are nukes in the Philippines or not, this could be just the tip of the iceberg in a much larger strategy to keep China and Russia in check. Whatever the truth, grab your popcorn and stay tuned for the next thrilling episode of Global Power Play. It's bound to be a wild ride. Hope this story gives you a fun and intriguing look at the current international drama. Keep your eyes peeled and your sense of humor intact as we navigate these exciting times.